Welcome back. My name is Will Kruger. Today we're joined with Sky Mielke, who's one of our master mechanics here at South Shore Marine. Welcome, Sky.
Thank you.
So we're actually off-site at this point today, and Sky spends quite a bit of time off-site in the winter. Is that right?
Correct, yeah. People always ask, in my profession, they see me all summer long running boats around, doing what we do, fixing things, service calls. And they're like, oh, must be nice to be a mechanic working on boats. What do you do all winter? Well, we work about 55, 60 hours a week all winter long, too. We work Saturdays all winter long, too. Nothing changes,
I was actually guilty. When I first started at South Shore 3-4 years ago, literally said the same thing. I was like, well, I get it. I started in the spring. We did our deliveries, and we go out run around boats and everything like that. And it's like, well, what do we do in the winter?
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, all those boats, we service and store roughly 400 boats. And
that's
a lot
through South Shore.
Through South Shore.
And we also that's what South Shore actually stores.
Right.
So there's a lot of boats off-site that we work on that South Shore doesn't store. This is fine. So that number goes up very, very quick of actually how many open ROs we have at a certain time and commitments.
So right now we're sitting on a 32 back cove. Tell us about the engine that's in this thing.
This is a 6.7 Cummins. I think this boat's a 17. But this would be the smaller diesel. It kind of replaced the 5.9, solid engine. But basically we PM all these things, preventive maintenance. So basically yearly you got your oil changes, fuel filters, transmission, depends on the make model if we do that every year or not, air cleaners, full inspection of your anodes and your drive line and your driplesses and your props and all that kind of stuff. That's a yearly thing. And then bi-yearly you turn into things like crankcase filters, maybe exchangers, intercoolers if it's needed, depends on salt, fresh, where it came from, history, impellers. It's a long list, and it changes per make model.
And the manufacturers have guidelines, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's what we try to follow the guidelines. But we try to make it more simplistic between each manufacturers, because just talking, diesels. Some say, oh, you need a valve job done at 500 hours. Some say 1,000 hours. So we want to spend your money wisely too.
Right.
Sometimes there's over service, sometimes there's under service, and just from doing it for a long time and the amount of training we've gone to, and we'll try and guide you in the right direction to make sure you're getting the right service when it's needed and properly done.
Yeah, to that point, the experience and the education that goes into our employees at South Shore Marine and the mechanic world. I came from a healthcare background, and if you want to go get fixed, right, you go to a specialist. If your back hurts, you go to a chiropractor or physical therapist that's at the top of their game, and they go to a lot of school. If you want your boat fixed and you want it done right, you go to somebody that's got years of experience and tons of certifications. For diesel alone, there's a laundry list, I'm sure, of certifications, and then you add on top of that Volvo and Mercruiser and you name it, run down the list.
Yeah, we are very, very, very blessed over the years. Led by Tom Mack, it used to be Chuck Thompson when he was here, push for education, absolutely huge. And like Tom said yesterday in a meeting, always sharpening your saw. You can be the best saw out there,
right?
But if you dull out, you're not up with times, you're not sharp anymore. So we do the amount of education. I know just in my guys, we push everybody 2-3 weeks a year per person for OEM education, and then you have your ABYC education, and you have your specialty schools, Pursuit Tech, Regal schools, Grade E's, all that kind of stuff. You might get a certificate, but that doesn't carry as much weight as like Mercruiser, Mercury, Yamaha Master, ABYC Master Tech. That carries a lot more weight for you.
Which you are all of those.
Correct. and myself, Brendan, we were blessed with some good technicians, and and then it's not anybody can be a good technician. You just have to do the proper training and know what you're doing. And like anything, time.
Right.
I've been at South Shore, I think 15-ish, 16 years now. You got Gary Workner there, top of his game. I think he's 16, 17 years. He used to own his own business. Now he does all electronics installs. Very wise person,
Well, we're blessed again. We have a ton of experts in the field, all under one umbrella, and I've had a great opportunity to talk to most everybody at South Shore Marine, and literally every single person at South Shore Marine is at the top of their game, and we're proud of that.
People, like you said, when they come in, a lot of people are also from different backgrounds, multitaskers. They're educated in different areas, which they can bring as an asset to South Shore. I know we hired some people now we're in you know, cable company and wiring and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which you can apply, you know, some of that trades to the marine business and then learn South Shore's little niche, which is much different pace,
Right.
much different expectations than other places. But that's who we are. That's what makes us different.
Well, we're lucky to have you, Sky. Appreciate you sitting down and chatting with me for a couple
Thank
of
you.
minutes. And all your service needs, South Shore Marine can take care of you. Diesel, gasoline, outboard, inboard, stern drive, you name it. Check out the website, southshoremarine.com, and we'd be happy to chat with you and bring you in for our service program.